We're going through this process of getting myself ready to go back to the UK. You come up against a lot of emotion, you come up against a lot of things that you've got to do to make sure that you're prepared to ensure that what I'm doing is a good decision, acting it out and doing the actions to make sure that things happen, making sure that I've got all the right things to go home with, make sure I've got all of the necessary things in place for when I come back, to make sure that I've got a good place to live, or all different types of things, all logistics around it. But what this also does, challenge or the mountain can lead to avoidance. So what I notice is when like something like this is I've got a lot going on, I've done the action, but then when it comes to doing my normal stuff, like with work or with YouTube, like I haven't uploaded in a couple of days, the simple fact of the matter is I am sort of distracting myself with things that aren't important, you know, like going on my phone for several hours at a time, not really achieving anything when I should be working, or, you know, just chasing other things that aren't necessarily important to the long-term vision. When you're going in making those mistakes, like the very first instance when something pops up that you're like, should I run away from this thought and sort of cloud and go about it a different way, or should I actually attack the problem head on and deal with it so I can sort of live? Let's go and sit down. So yeah, with that being said, the importance of catching yourself when you are going to distract yourself from doing the important tasks is to be able to just catch it straight away. This is something that I'm working on, and something that's got worse actually because I haven't worked on it, haven't stayed on top of the discipline. Now these slip-ups are minor compared to some things that other people do. Like, it's just going on my phone, and I think that's one of the things that is damaging, because I've trivialized the act of not doing the work. Now I know a lot of other people deal with this as well, the distraction of the phone. It's super intoxicating because once you're on it, it's hard to come away because all your friends are on your phone, all of your connections are on there. That might be where you run your business from. It might be where you sort of communicate with your partner. Pretty much run your entire life through your phone, and you wouldn't be able to live without it really nowadays. The things that you can do to mitigate that are to sort of delete the apps that you're struggling with, whether that's been scrolling on Instagram like I have, or spending a lot of time watching long form on YouTube or TikTok, or it's almost like I need to reframe scrolling as just being a waste of time as video games. But you get this sort of kick out of it. You get the thought that you're learning something because you're seeing how other people are living. You're sort of, it's like voyeurism as well, because you're sort of peering into this world and no one's looking back at you. Even if you're not doing anything, you can still explore without lifting a finger or just moving your thumb. It's something that you just got to keep reflecting on and keep reminding yourself that your time is so valuable. Like, every moment that you're not doing something that you should is a waste. Every moment that you are putting time into something that is not going to be long term, or every moment that you're going to be putting time into just not the right things, is going to be damaging for your overall progress in the future. Is it aligned with your faith? Is it aligned with your beliefs? Does it make you feel good? Probably not. So distraction is the main theme in this episode, but overall, I put a downer on it, but things are going well. Things are going well, and every day I get closer to the ideal. Every day you get inching a little bit closer overall on a long term, if you just keep doing the right things every day. And you can redefine, even partway through the day. You might have lost your morning, you might have given up your hold on the day from the get-go. But it doesn't mean you can't at least make it back in the afternoon. And the most times where I made the most progress is where I was literally one task to another. I put one thing down, important thing, go to the next thing. You know, right up from my desk to shower, straight upstairs, gym, then downstairs, have a shower, eat, back to work. And you've got the same energy. You've actually got, if not more energy, because you're keeping the momentum. But if you're doing one task, then a little bit of a break, then into the next task, but you're not quite involved because you've just had a break and you're sluggish, I don't see any time that that's been beneficial for me. If you're going to have a break, just look at the wall. Just look outside, look at the wall, have a deep breath and go into the next thing. But I have had a tendency, even recently, to just go on my phone in between things. It's not rest. You're not helping yourself anywhere here. Removing the distractions, we're putting a new reframe in place, and we're also replacing the activity that we didn't want to do with something that's more beneficial.